I just knew that like I couldn't continue to do it. If I continued to do it, I would end up dead somewhere, right? And so you also have to respect that part of it as well. Like, yes, you have dreams, you have aspirations, but you want to be alive to be able to realize those. And so for me, I knew 5 years in, I couldn't continue to do both. I had to choose. And I loved real estate so much that I was obviously going to choose real estate, but it was certainly eye-opening. It was a wake-up call, really, to be honest with you.
That was actually going to be my next question as to how long it took you before you was able to exit your W-2, but you said 5 years was what it took?
That's right. That's right. And I could have probably potentially done it a little bit sooner, but I was having to live off rental income, right? So, if a certain percentage of those tenants didn't pay, right? I know kind of the national average is about 10%, but if I got up to 20% not paying, I'd be in a little bit of trouble, even though, I didn't have that many bills and that sort of thing. I still lived at home, so I didn't move out until I had over 100 rental units. So literally all the money I was making, I was just rolling back in. My friends would always tease me. They were like, "You were the only person I know that still lives at home, but you own more real estate than all of us combined." And I said, well, hey, that's my goal, right? That was my number one goal, to get a company where I would really be proud of it and that it would change my life forever. Because, once you do certain things, it's there, right? Once I moved out, I knew I didn't want to rent. I didn't want to rent an apartment. I wanted to own something, but I wanted it to be nice and that sort of thing. And I just prioritized building a business.